Hey everyone, Scooby-Doo here and welcome to a brand new video. So today we're going to be doing our Darth Maul build, or at least this is going to be part one of two videos. If you remember, I had mentioned that I wanted to do a life-size Darth Maul, but I also wanted to keep them under $300, kind of using the mark with Hot Toys, because Hot Toys is getting more expensive, and I live in California, so by the time I add shipping and tax, the figures now are about $260, $270, and if you get the deluxe models, they are almost $300. So that's where I came up with a total of $300. So let's get started with our amounts that are the amounts that I paid for the different items. We have the mask over here with tax and shipping came to, and I'm rounding this off to the nearest dollar, was 49. The mannequin back there was 75. The outfit was 85. And the boots, which are right there, were 55. So that gives us a grand total of $264. Now, I do believe that this outfit right here probably doesn't come with pants. Most of them don't, even though you may not even see them really that much. So I will need to buy probably a pair of sweatpants, which is, we'll just go ahead and say $20. That will then put us at a total of $284. So we'll definitely be below that $300 mark. So let's go ahead and get started, and we're going to unbox the mannequin and get him set up and see what we're working with. Alright, so we got the mannequin put together, and for comparison, we got the Stormtrooper there, which was used with the exact same modeled mannequin. Now, of course, the Stormtrooper looks more filled out, one, because he's wearing armor, but you can even tell his undersuit. He's actually a little bit more bulkier, so that's what we're probably going to need to do with our Darth Maul. Now, in the past, I used to use old towels and I'd wrap them around the arms to fill out the biceps and the legs and the shoulders and the chest. But this time around, because as I do more of these builds, I learned other things to use. I think I'm going to be using bubble wrap. That way I'll be able to contour it even easier, and I got tons of this, so it's free, so it doesn't count on our list of going over $300. Another really great thing about these mannequins, other than the price, and I would even probably guess if you have a mannequin shop in your town, because again, this was the total with the shipping was $75. I imagine that the shipping is almost like half the cost of it. So you could probably pick these up for $40 or $50 if you actually had a warehouse in your town or city. But what I like about these is that they're almost freestanding. And I just want to show you really quickly, because mannequins generally have that base on the bottom, which is fine, but I kind of prefer not to have the base. It kind of makes them look more, I don't know, real. But you can see here, they pretty much just stayed up, they pretty much stand up just on the back piece, which is right here. Now that piece would be attached to the actual base, but it's not needed for this particular model of mannequin, because this guy, I mean, I can shake him. He's not going to fall over, and it makes him really easy to move. Again, you can see on his, he has the same one. So it's really not even seen if you stand further back. It just looks like he's standing there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put on his outfit. I'm going to leave his shoes off for now. But we're going to see how he looks with the outfit on, and then see where we're going to need to bulk him up. And then we'll get into the design of his arms and his hands and everything else. Alright, so we got his clothes on, and as you can tell, he looks like a really thin mannequin with a Darth Maul costume on. I also turned off the lights because there was just too much glare. One good news is that the costume actually does come with pants, so looks like we're going to be at $264. Now I just need to figure out a couple things. One, the costume had the sash. If any of you guys know where that goes, I'll probably look at my 1/6 scale Darth Maul and try to figure out where it goes. But yeah, so we just have to do his hands. I'm thinking about spray painting his neck and chest area. Either that, or I can end up finding some shirt to put underneath it. But I'm going to try the paint first. Again, we have to fill him out, to work on his hands. Might make him a little bit posable, and I think he should be good to go. Again, the hood, we'll take a closer look really quickly. The hood, I think will fill out more once I fill out the top of the mask. The mannequin head doesn't quite fill out the top. And I also might weather the mask a little bit, but it looks pretty dang good for an under $300 build. We can always do it without the hood and show off his horns as well. We'll see once I do the painting on the neck, and we'll see how close that gets. But so far, so good. I definitely have something to work with, opposed to just not looking really good at all. Again, let's get the camera up a little bit, because there are a little bit of shiny areas to the mask that I can see. Now, of course, that could be from the lighting as well, but I might try to dull that up a little bit. But I think he looks pretty darn good to start. Alright, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. And look for more videos. Look for part 2 on this. I'm going to really think about this guy for a while, because I really want him to look really cool. So I want to fill him out and make him look as real as possible. And then, of course, we have Waiting on Baby Yoda. We're going to be starting that R2-D2 build in December, and we got the pinball, and still got a lot of stuff going on. So again, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, and I shall talk to you guys real soon.